Good morning, everyone. I figured I'd give you a quick glimpse into a bit of my life, my day-to-day as a remote worker, hiker, adventurer, gym goer, all that stuff. So I generally wake up at around 2:40, 2:45 a.m. on, training days where I go to the gym and hike. I know, super crazy early, but that's, what works for me and my body to get started for the day. So I generally wake up and, go to the bathroom, do all that, make my pre-workout snack, have my drink, watch some YouTube videos. Most of the time it's on content creation. And then I head to the gym when I'm ready at around sort of 3:25, 3:30. Do a bit of a warm up for that muscle group that I'm hitting, just to make sure I'm doing everything properly, because the last thing I want to do is, not stretch correctly or not move correctly before the lift and pull something. So today I worked on shoulders and arms, which is probably one of my favorite workouts. It's been a bit of a struggle lately trying to put muscle and mass on, because I am quite tall, as you can probably tell by the scale of this. I'm about 6'6", so it's a little bit hard to put on muscle. Sometimes my metabolism is very, very fast, so I do burn a lot very, very quickly. I guess one of my questions for you is, what's the earliest you've woken up for the gym or, work or any other activity? Is it as early as I wake up? Because that would be crazy. After the gym, I, make a slow drive home and make my way back upstairs. And I generally have quite a high protein post-workout meal rather than a snack. So here I've got, some Wheat Bix, some protein, some almond milk, and some berries and stuff. So quite healthy, protein packed. And then around 5:30 is generally when I try to get set up for my hike. I generally do try to make it for sunrise, but today I was taking it a bit slower. So we chuck on all of our hiking gear. My boots are by Teton, my bag is by Black Wolf, and all of my camera gear and microphones and stuff are from DJI. They have been absolutely amazing. All the brands I work with are super, super high quality, and they do the job for me. So if you'd like a review on, the different cameras I use or the different hiking equipment I use, definitely let me know in the comments below. And we are driving to Urambi Hills in Canberra, ACT, Australia. Now, the sun has already started to come up, as you can see. We do try to get to the summit for the sunrise, and, I think I did come close to making it. But one of the reasons why I love hiking in the morning, especially after the gym, look at that epic shot there. That's just absolutely beautiful. But one of the reasons I do like to hike is the fresh air, the movement, and just the calm before the storm, as you could say. So it helps clear my mind a lot. If you've seen some of my previous videos, either here on YouTube or, on Instagram, I do speak a lot around mental health and how hiking can help. So that's one of the biggest drivers for me for hiking, as well as the epic views. And after the hike, go for a nice little scenic drive home, listen to some music, and then head back up. And we do have a snack. I didn't film it just because it was a relatively fast snack, but had a shower, started to get ready for work. So chuck on my shirt, chuck on some moisturizer, especially, after being outside and in the dry heat, your skin tends to dry out very, very quick. And then I take care of the beard. So I'm using Jericho Australia beard oil. This one is naughty and nice. It was actually a limited edition beard oil from their Christmas collection, which smells absolutely phenomenal. If you have a beard or you know someone with a beard, definitely check them out, because I've been using them for, I think, about 3 years now, or just over 3 years. And my beard has never felt healthier and has never looked healthier. So huge shout out to Jericho for, supporting me, for the last 3+ years. And after I've had a shower and, do the beard, all that kind of stuff, I set up for work. So get the laptop ready, get the keyboard in position. I work remotely, so I can work from anywhere that I choose. But I guess for me, working from home specifically is quite comfortable. So I do tend to get out from time to time to cafes and cool locations. But around 10 a.m. is when I crack some more caffeine. I generally need it by then because I have been awake since before 3 a.m. But this sort of helps me lock in for the rest of the day. And you know, keeps me energized, keeps me focused. Throughout the day, you know, I have lunch at around sort of 1 p.m. I drink plenty of water. I make sure I'm doing stretches throughout the day because I am sitting down for a majority of the day. And toward the end is generally, I guess, around 4:45, 5 p.m. is generally when we finish up. But I close up shop, go cook dinner, and spend some time with the wife. So that's a little bit of a glimpse into a day in the life of me. If you like this sort of stuff, drop a like, comment, and subscribe.